So I got an email, and it's part of the reason why I'm bringing this up. I get an email from Rob, and Rob wrote to me, MJ, how in the heck does Temu get a commercial in the Super Bowl? You said that they were a Chinese organization. You said to delete all of their apps off your phone, and this is from Rob.
Okay.
Right, Rob, yes. And Rob, this goes back months and months. This goes back probably a year. We've been telling people for maybe even over a year to get the Temu app off your phone. Now, most people say Temu, T-E-M-U. It's and when we say the Chinese app, it is a Chinese-owned company. And when you're a Chinese company, you have to turn all of your data over to the Chinese Communist government if they want it. So it is a free flow of data. The data collection from Temu, from your phone, essentially is crippling. They have access to everything on your phone. If you have the Temu app, the Temu marketplace, the orange square, Temu, if you have that, it is a Chinese spy operation. There are lawsuits that have been filed. And let me point out that another reason why I'm bringing this up is that the downloads were enormous after all the Super Bowl commercials. Let me address Rob's question about how the heck does Temu get a commercial in the Super Bowl? How? Because they paid $7 million for 30 seconds times 3.
Boatload of money got them the commercial, right?
They spent over $21 million because I believe it ran 3 times. 3 30-second commercials for Temu times $7 million a pop puts them at over $20 million. Maybe CBS gave them a discount because they bought 3 ads. Who the hell knows? But the answer is, how could there be commercials in the Super Bowl? Because they bought them. And CBS is going to take your $7 million. Now, I don't know if CBS would run like a child molester organization 30-second commercial, but they're taking the money from...
Almost any company that appears legitimate can buy a Super Bowl. I mean, a couple of years ago, there was all those cryptocurrency commercials in the Super Bowl.
Guess what? This year, nothing.
Nothing, not one.
Nothing. Zero. But, Rob, that's the answer. That, it's not illegal. It should be. I mean, we ought to have a major crackdown, and really the Temu app ought to be thrown off of the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store because it is a data spy collecting app. And there are lawsuits. I just saw a news story about a lawsuit. It is a Chinese e-commerce platform, and they spent tens of millions of dollars on commercials. And I saw this stat, Wall Street Journal had this, that with the Super Bowl commercials, the Temu app ranked second in the most downloaded apps at the Apple App Store on Monday. Day after the Super Bowl, Temu was the number 2 downloaded app. So the question is, there's been tons of chatter on this. There's been tons of stories on this over the last year. We've talked about this ad nauseum on the show. Get the app off your phone. So my question to you is simple. Did you see the Temu app and their whole little enticing shop like a billionaire, which that doesn't make sense to me because they're selling cheap crap like pants for 12 cents. So, it's not that low. But, get a shirt for $1.68. Seriously.
Yeah, billionaires aren't buying $1.68 shirts, are they?
No. So that doesn't even make sense to me. Their whole tagline, their whole promotional push, Temu, shop like a billion. It doesn't make sense. Elon Musk is not buying from Temu. Elon, are you?
Oh, please. I love the Temu. They make perfect shirts for my man boobs.
Jeff Bezos, is he shopping on Temu?
Jeff?
I don't even think he shops on Amazon. All right?
He doesn't use his own platform.
No. Let's be honest. But there's a new class action lawsuit that was filed against Temu and PDD Holdings. That's the company that is running the platform, PDD Holdings, which is, again, a Chinese communist operation. And the latest is a class action lawsuit saying that the app violates the privacy of the user. And exactly what we've been telling you is they're collecting your data. When you put that app on your phone, they have access to your pictures, your contacts, your email. They virtually have access to everything on your phone. It's like just opening up the front door of your house, go on vacation, and anyone can rummage through your place and take whatever they want. That's what's going on if you've got the Temu app, the Temu app on your phone. And, there are consent issues here. They're secretly grabbing your data. And this is just the latest lawsuit. There have been other lawsuits as well. And in the lawsuit, I'll give you some language from the actual lawsuit that's been filed, that Temu has, quote, a complete arsenal of tools to exfiltrate virtually all the private data on a user's device and perform nearly any malign action upon command, trigger from a remote server. So they have literal access to virtually everything on your phone. This is particularly concerning given that biometric information such as facial characteristics, voice prints, and fingerprints are immutable characteristics that can be misused by unscrupulous actors, according to the lawsuit. So what I'd like to go to phones here.
Okay.
I would like to ask our listeners listening to the program right now, and I'm gonna push off the 910 must-hear story. I'm just going to push that off a couple of minutes. It's a quickie anyway. But I want to go to phones. Are you one of the millions that downloaded the app and made it like the number one app, number two app in the Apple App Store on Monday?
What, you just going to scold people?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you're just calling to get yelled at.
No.
I mean, no offense. I'll take a pass.
Yeah, I downloaded it. What are you doing?
You know that you're helping the Chinese government harvest information?
So,
I'm just curious. Because of the 3 commercials they bought during the Super Bowl, did you download the app? Were you unaware that they have the ability to rip off everything on your phone? And that it is a Chinese-backed company, and the Chinese Communist government has access to all of that data. Did you know that? Just out of curiosity, I'm not yelling at anyone, guys. I'm just curious. This is an educational segment on an educational show where I care about our listeners, and I just don't want you having your privacy stolen and your data ripped off. So did you download the app because of the Super Bowl commercials for Temu, T-E-M-U? 800-990-1047, 800-990-1047.
Here, let me open up the screener here, MJ.
Yeah,
I'm on Temu right now with the great bargains they have.
I mean, seriously, you get a shirt for like $3.12.
Look at this dope-ass Lego shirt. $6.
Terrible.
$6.29.
Yeah, this is great.
All right, going to phones.
I would call that dope ass.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Kelly in Tampa. Kelly, hi, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hi. Yeah, I actually lived in China a few years back, and the Temu and TikTok, you should not download those on your phones.
Been saying that for years. I've been telling also people get TikTok off your phone. Same deal. TikTok, they have access. They're data collecting. They're also psychologically, taking people down rabbit holes with content suggestions. And again, they have access to all your data. So Kelly, go ahead. You lived in China, so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, and in China there is this other app called purchasing platform called Taobao, and it's within China only, and that's like the China domestic version of Amazon. And the stuff is very cheap. It breaks all the time. It arrives broken. And it's quick delivery service, so it's easy and convenient.
Yep.
And with the exchange rate, obviously, it's less expensive. But my suspicion is, and again, I don't use Temu. I never will. I don't use TikTok. Never will. But it's really just the stuff from their Taobao platform that they've chosen to now make to make internationally accessible. And so they can just deliver all of their domestic, really cheap.
it's all the
stuff
same crap
around the
that
world.
they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, just recycled. Yeah.
And Kelly, listen, I think, I think that the Chinese Communist government can be so devious that it's like a Trojan horse, that they're luring people with all the cheap stuff in order to get all their data.
Yeah.
So listen, I've been preaching this, and I thank you for the affirmation. Thank you for calling up. And, you living in China for a number of years, you're just affirming what I've said is, get TikTok off your phone. Get Temu off your phone. Kelly, thanks for the call.
You're welcome.
Have a great day. Let me grab Amy in Clearwater. Amy, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, guys. How are you doing today?
Doing fine, Amy. What's the story?
Well, I hope you had a great vacation with your daughter. It sounds amazing.
Did you see any of the pictures and videos on my Instagram?
I got to tell you, I don't do Instagram. I have a stupid phone. I don't have a smartphone.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right.
I don't do Instagram or TikTok.
All right, well, if anyone has missed great videos and photos of our Indonesia scuba trip at Certified MJ Radio on Instagram. All right, go ahead, Amy.
So I work for the post office, and I've never ordered from Temu, but I do deliver a lot of it. And it's really scary to me knowing that all of my older customers are buying all this crap. And now, just like you said, and I'm in total agreement with you, that they do collect your data. And I just feel so bad for these older people that I deliver to.
So you're a post office employee and you're delivering these international packages that are, they're shipping this Temu crap, right?
I am, yes.
Yeah. Have you told any of your elderly postal customers, have you warned them at all, or are you allowed to do that?
Well, when I get to know them, I do suggest it's probably a bad idea to do that. Just
What do you mean?
And what you always say, TikTok, Temu, whatever, all that crap, they're just collecting all your data. And I am terrified of that shit. I got enough scam calls.
Language, man.
Oh, hang on. Did I miss something?
Yeah, she said the S word.
Oh, okay. I'm too late. I missed it.
All right.
Well, I mean, are you even paying attention to your own show?
I am. I'm sorry. I missed that.
You're like an old person just stuck on Temu all day, not paying attention. Look at these.
A fleeting mention. We're covered.
Look at these blue blockers.
Very fleeting. As fleeting as it gets.
Fleeting mention. Hey, Amy, thanks for the call. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
Have a great day, guys.
So wait a minute. So did your husband, you said your husband downloaded it?
Yes, and that was one of my questions, really, is that he downloaded it, and then he realized where it was coming from, which I had already told him. But I wanted to make sure that, if you don't order anything, then they still collect your data, even if you download it and don't order anything.
Yeah, because if you so did your husband take the app off his phone after he downloaded it?
Yes.
All right, good.
A half hour.
All right, good. Because if the app is on your phone, they have access to crawl through your phone and steal whatever they want on your phone. If only the app sits there, you don't have to order anything. They just having the app, they have access. Their tentacles can reach into your phone by you having their app on the phone. Amy, thanks for the call. Lisa is in Bayonet Point. Lisa, hi, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hi. So I have a question about that app. So my family is major ordering from this app. So they convinced me to. I ordered a couple items and it came in the mail and I was like, used the item for a day and it broke. I was like, oh, this stuff is crap.
Yep. That's another complaint, is that the stuff is just the cheapest crap in the world that's going to break like a little Mr. Pretzel stick in 2 seconds.
Yeah, it wasn't worth the $1.42 that I spent.
Yeah.
So, and then I heard the article about, hey, they're getting in your stuff. They have great software people that are just, they're getting in your crap. So I instantly, got rid of it. And I went as far as I was willing, because I didn't want them in my bank accounts. I didn't want them in anything. So I went all out. And I actually
went down to factory settings because I wasn't sure if they actually put like a Trojan in my phone.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that you smashed your phone with a sledgehammer, then poured gasoline on it at the Sunoco station,
Seriously.
and then lit it on fire.
That would have been all out. I went to factory settings. Big deal.
Who says if you totally uninstall the app, do they not have a Trojan still sitting in your phone?
Hey,
You know,
listen,
so,
it's a very good point.
you know, and so I actually factory reset my phone. Took everything off my phone.
You know what? I think the only way to be 100% safe is to tie your phone to a chunk of concrete and drop it in the Mariana Trench.
Because the joke might be on the people that are just uninstalling the app, and who says there's really not something still on your phone.
Listen, very good point. Thank you, Lisa.
So good luck, everybody.
All right.
There you go. Jesus, final call on this. I got to move on. Jesus, MJ Morning Show, and the Temu Super Bowl commercial. Another lawsuit has just been filed about them stealing privacy or them stealing data and all kinds of privacy concerns. Jesus, final call on this. MJ Morning Show, you're up. Hi.
Hey, MJ. My sister-in-law downloaded the Temu app about 3 weeks ago, and she had ordered some stuff, and then she noticed that she was missing additional $300, like her account was hacked.
Whoa.
So,
Yeah.
is there anything else that could have hacked that, or she thinks it came from something related to Temu?
She has no idea, but I told her not to do it because I heard you talk about it, and I told her not to use it, but she still ended up using it.
Yeah, we've been telling people to get the Temu app and do not order anything. We've been telling people to get the app off their phone for like a year now.
Yeah. Hey, you know who came up with the idea of TikTok, MJ?
I don't know who.
He will never tell you, but it was Hal Herman.
Hal Herman. Thank you, buddy. Have a good one.
It's a long time to wait.
Yeah, we've been telling folks for a while, get the Temu app off your phone. Don't download it in the first place. And the reason why we're swinging back around on this, again, is the 3 Super Bowl commercials. They went to number 2 in the Apple Store for downloads on Monday after the Super Bowl. And it's an absolute data theft operation to have total access. You're giving them access to everything in your phone. And the Chinese Communist government has access to all of it.